Bennett. Our first two questions will come from Charles Odom and Mark Weiser.
Stetson, congratulations. I'll start with the obvious question. What's it like handing off to a 6'6", 340-pound running back?
Oh yeah. That was my whole job on that play was just make sure he gets the ball, make sure he had the right hand up, and just let him get in the end zone. So it was pretty cool.
That's kind of following up on that a little bit. What's it like to be able to enjoy that senior day moment with him? And looked like you guys had a lot of fun watching him there with the band.
Yeah. Whenever we shifted out and everybody saw what was going to happen and the stadium went crazy, it was, I was like, just get him the ball, just make sure he doesn't fumble the ball, give him the ball. And hopefully nobody took a picture right when I was handing the ball off, because I'd look pretty small. And then, I didn't even know that was going to happen. I think he's an honorary member of the Redcoat band now. He's always been real supportive of them and all the hard work they do, because a lot of that goes unnoticed. I mean, they're up at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're student athletes too. I mean, all the demands that it takes to, I mean, they're the best band in the country. And we love that because he supports them.
Go to Chip Towers and then Mike Griffith.
Yes, Stetson, how would you describe a game like this? The 8 straight conference games you guys have just been on such a grind, and this game had a little bit of a different
feel to it, starting with that first scoring play, and then maybe you weren't real sharp at the beginning. I guess y'all got there eventually, but I'll let you tell me just what was the vibe and the mood coming into this.
Yeah, I mean, it's it was a weird game. We wish we would have executed a little bit more. But that's all right. We'll watch that on film and get our heads right for next week. I think today was about ending the season undefeated at home, and then honoring the seniors with the pregame, and then at the end getting a lot of the guys who don't play that much time on the field, and that was cool to see.
Stetson, Kirby's talked about the season being somewhat of a continuum and improving every week. How challenging is it when you do have a game like this, though, to maintain that sense of urgency and that focus you guys have had in building up to this perfect season?
Yeah, I mean, it is tough. Just the nature of what this game was, and we'll go back and watch the film and get better at what we failed at, and prepare for next week.
Let's go to Anthony Dasher and Dean Legge.
Hey, Stet, congratulations. I just wonder if you could kind of speak to, you mentioned a second ago, I mean, some of the younger guys got an opportunity to play today. And just from the young fellas that you're around a good day, were any of them you were really kind of pleased that they got their shot this afternoon?
Blake Watson got out there, and Coach Smart gave him a little shout out in the post game interview, and so many of those guys. It's not really just the young guys who are on scholarship, who will have their time to shine. Who need the reps to get better and perform for us down the road. For me, it is mainly about the walk on guys who go out there and put their body on the line, do everything that the entire team does. They get beat up on scout team, but they're there every, whenever we have a 5:30 a.m. run, they do everything that we do, and to let them go out there and have success on, in front of 90,000 people, and live out a dream. That's the coolest part of, games like today.
Well, Stetson, seems like you're living out our dreams a little bit yourself these days, these last 5 years. What was it like to see your family when you walked up to them today on senior day?
Yeah. A lot of people tell me I'm living out a dream. Dream will be complete. I don't know, December or January, whenever that game is. And so, yeah, it's cool, but I'm one of 11 guys on offense, one of 22 guys, and if you're just including offense and defense. So we each have a job out there, and everybody grew up dreaming to play major college football. So, job's not done yet.
What was your reaction with your?
Go ahead,
what
Dean.
was- I'm sorry, Stetson. How about seeing your parents for the first or out there today?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was awesome. And I mean, we had 31 guys out there. So Coach Smart was sprinting up and down the field trying to take pictures with everybody. But yeah, it was my whole family, and then my grandparents from my mom's side. It's cool to have them out there. I hope my brother kept up with the football because I gave it to him. But yeah, I mean, it was a special moment before, and hopefully we get those pictures.
Go to Jake Rowe and then Matthew Welsh.
Stetson, seeing you walk for senior day and kind of doing that, is that any indication of what you kind of plan on doing? When will you evaluate like what you plan on doing with your final year of eligibility when we get around to that?
After the season.
Yeah, Stetson, I just got to ask, what's it like to be able to come out of a game like this, sit on the sideline and be able to watch the depth that you guys have at the quarterback position, continue to run the offense and keep the team rolling?
Yeah, it's cool. Especially, with Brock and Carson and, all those guys getting in and just, because, I mean, they put in all the time that we do, and we joke around, me and JT on the sideline with those guys and have fun with it. And but it was a little chilly, especially in the third and fourth quarter, not playing in 2 or 3 hours, but getting out there and watching them execute offenses, because you play this game to play on the field, and everybody knows their role right now, but it is cool to see guys get on the field who usually don't.
Let's go to Seth Emerson and then Emily Gagnon.
Stetson, obviously Dominic got back out there today, not when you were a quarterback, but that was obviously a step forward for him. George is in uniform. That's a step forward for him. How much could that potentially change the complexion of the offense down the stretch here?
It always helps to get really good players out there. I think Dom got caught off guard by that first punt. But he's just gotta be able to trust his legs, which he's working hard on. Same with George. So when they get back out there, obviously they add another dynamic to this team, just because of the players that they are. And like you said, you guys see them out there and see George dressed and Dom out there playing a little bit, but we see it every day, them working their butt off in the training room and getting one-on-one reps. And so, yeah, we're all excited to see what they bring.
Hey there. So I was just wondering, can you comment on how you've seen maybe Beck grow and Brock grow? And you just mentioned how everyone understands their role. When it comes to you, how much has your role changed? Not in just the sense that you're the starter now, but that maybe like younger guys are coming up to you asking for advice, and perhaps maybe before they weren't, if that's changed at all.
Yeah. I think that's just with every position, and just in life in general. The more time you've been somewhere and you get newer guys in, they're going to ask you advice, and you try to give them the best that you can. But yeah, I mean, Carson's obviously developed. He's a heck of a player. And he's a dang good player. And Brock coming in, being a freshman, he's still getting offense underneath his breastplate and trying to, digest all that stuff. And every opportunity like this helps with that. And, whenever they have questions or whenever I see something, I go up and, talk to them and try to help out as best I can. And they're, receptive. They take everything I say.
Let's go to Mark Bradley and then Connor Riley. Connor, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Hey, Stetson, on the Jordan Bennett touchdown, how long had you guys been working on that? How long had that been planned? And what was sort of your thought process going through that, knowing that, hey, if we get a chance in the goal line here, we're going to give our 6'6", 350-pound defensive tackle a touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, we put it in this week, and I hate to say this for Zamir's sake, but I was glad he got tackled on the 2, because as soon as he got, I was watching it, and I was like, he might just score here, but I think he did it on purpose, and I appreciate that from him. And so as soon as he went down at the 2 or the 1, whichever it was, I just looked immediately over the sideline because I knew what was going to be called. And then we didn't get it the first play. Jordan tried to jump over, and then I was like, let's just do it again. I mean, we right here, it's his ball. He's gonna get us in the end zone.
Let's go to Davis Baker.
Hey, Stetson, you just talked about Zamir, both him and James Cook scoring touchdowns today. Did you guys all share a moment together since it's senior day, and just how much easier do they make your job on a week-to-week basis?
We talked before the game, and Cook's like, let's go, baby, let's go. Last one here all together. And like I've said before, if you can't run the ball in this league or any league, it's tough to control the game. And they're 2 of the best backs in the country, along with Kendall and Kenny and Dejan. That running back room, it is the best running back room in the country. And to be able to have the security to turn around and just hand the ball off is, just a factor that a lot of people don't value anymore. And you can't overstate its importance.